Hello guys and welcome to another Pokemon ORAS Wi-Fi battle. Today I'm bringing you an OU match against Misika, I believe that's pronounced, and she's got a pretty damn intimidating team, and this was a really good match. I mean, she's got some stuff this team really struggles to deal with, like the Skarmory. I'll say I've been having a couple of good matches today. I had another really good match, but like a complete idiot, I forgot to save it, so this is the only match I'm able to bring you today. I'm hoping to get some more this week as I'm on a decent shift. So anyway, let's jump into this battle, and as we jump into this battle, I'm going to offer you a question of the day. What is your favourite fire type? I mean, fire type is actually my least favourite type, even though there's some really good Pokemon in there. But if I had to choose a favourite fire type, I actually really like either Magcargo or Flareon, believe it or not. Anyway, so to get into this battle, she leads off with a low bunny and I lead off with Jolteon, but I had to switch out because she's just going to fake me out and it's going to cause a lot of damage. So I do get the predict on fake out, thank god, because if she'd went for a fighting move, Angron would have been absolutely destroyed here. So I Mega Evolve and I can survive one attack from this thing, and I just want to get some paralyze on it while I can. So she just go for the high jump kick, so that hurts like hell, but I am able to get the Thunder Wave off and basically slow this thing down. I do want this thing outspeeding, so if I can keep it low speed, I can kill it with a Jolteon, I can kill it with basically anything there. So she just go into the Talonflame and gets a nice predict on the Earthquake. I don't know if she predicted that, I just wanted to switch, but it pretty much does the job. So she predicts a switch here, and I just stay in because I didn't really want to switch into anything at this point. So I do get the Stealth Rocks up, and she just goes for the Flare Blitz here and absolutely destroys my life. So there goes Mega Angron down, so it's not a good sign. You've lost your Mega already, so it's time to panic. Anyway, so I go into my Jolteon, and she does manage to withdraw here and goes into a Sylveon. But I am Spexed, and even a Spexed Thunderbolt is going to cause a lot of damage to this thing, because even though these are special defensive bulky, me and a lot of other people do invest in defense, so you can take a physical attack, but that tends to throw people off. So here's a very slowly part of the match, is I'm just going to keep going for the Thunderbolt, trying to kill this thing, and she just keeps going for the Wish. So she's wishing away, basically here, and the thing is, when below health, I've kind of forced her into the Protect, so it gives me an opportunity to switch into my Donphan, so I want to get some good physical attacks on this thing while I can. Not to play probably want to be switching to Alakazam, but at the time I just wanted to get some real damage on this thing. So anyway, you just go for the heal belt to heal off the low bunny to stop it being paralyzed, and I expected to switch here, so I wanted to play rough just to see what to switch into. And it does cause a decent chunk of damage, but an Earthquake obviously would have been better. So I'll stay in here, and she does set up the Wish again, and I'm just going to go for Earthquake here, and it's basically going to be the same scenario as before. I'm just forcing her into the Protect, and I'm just going to switch out again back into my Jolteon, because even with I'm going to be able to live one Hyper Voice in this thing. As I've seen, it is a very bulky set now, so I am quite confident I'm going to live as long as I don't get crit or anything. So after this thing noms again on the leftovers, I'm just going to go straight for the powerful Thunderbolt here, but of course it's going to be the Story thing and just protect it. I mean, I shouldn't talk, I use a lot of Story teams. I'm sure if you've seen any of my previous videos you will see I do quite like the Story Pokemon, so I shouldn't complain about them. Makes me a little bit hypocritical. So I'll go straight to the Thunderbolt here, and goes to the Hyper Voice, and I managed to live with 53 HP, and I'm like, okay, that's a good amount, I'm pretty happy with that. So she does go for the Protect again, get some more leftovers, and I believe after this she does switch out, which is the good play. Cause I'm thinking she had nothing to resist any kind of Thunderbolt attacks or anything, so I gather she's pretty much gathered I'm probably Specs by now, and she does end up switching into the Latias, and I'm like, oh my god, completely forgot about this thing. So I'll go with the Thunderbolt here, and look at that, does no damage to this thing. This thing gives us a great special defense stat. So I switch out, and this Latias is just floating around here, being all majestic and shit. So basically, here comes the Defog, there we go, I can talk today. So Defog manages to get rid of all the Stealth Rock, and goes for the Psyshock here, causes a good chunk of damage, nearly gets me down to half health, but after the Life Orb damage, and this Hyper Voice is going to kill it. So at least I've got one major threat out of the way, and here comes what I think is probably one of the most key plays of the match here. After the leftovers, she does spend back in her Mega Lopunny, and I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be a fake out, so just get the shield up, and basically fake out. I do like the animation for Protect. For some reason every Pokemon's got an inbuilt bloody shield generator on it, there's like only a couple that can't. So it goes for the return here, does a lot of damage, but I managed to live that, and I'm going to get the super effective hit and kill this Lopunny. So that is two major threats out the way. My Sylveon putting in absolute work. I love this thing as a special defensive wall. Say it goes absolutely perfect with Mega Angron. These two complement each other perfectly. But it is pretty easy to see when you're going to switch out, so you have to have to hope your opponent doesn't catch on too quickly, and that's why you need some brutes on your team as well as sweepers. So I am hit with a Brave Bird, and this Town Flame finishes me off. So I do go into my because I'm like, come on, stay in and Brave Bird me. So it does go for the Brave Bird and demolishes me, but I managed to live cover my focus sash. I'm like, ha, completely trapped you there. So here we go, straight for the side shock. This is hopefully going to kill, and of course it kills. And for some reason, I keep thinking Town Flames are somewhat bulky, but they have like no bulk to them. They're frail as a paper bag, these things. So goes for the Protect again, just to get some leftovers. We should have predicted that, but I didn't really want to take it at this point, because I reckon under a calm mind I probably could have done some good damage to this team, but as I say, at this point, really didn't want to take any risks. So hit it with the side shock again. He lives with just a smidgen of health, and I'm going to get yelled at. So get off my damn field, man. Here goes the Alakazam. This thing is just going to keep eating leftovers. Just eating leftovers and yelling at people. That's pretty much the life of a Sylveon right there. So she decides not to go for Protect here and just dies to a Thunderbolt. Now she probably didn't want to switch anything into that. So in comes the Suicune here, and I'm thinking, I wonder if a Specs Jolteon can take this out. I mean, I am timid rather than modest, so I'll go straight for this and cause a huge chunk of damage. Maybe if I was modest I would have killed. Goes for the Scully, and I just live with HP. I'm like, yes, but of course I get burned. So it's like, damn it, typical. Goddamn typical. So I get burned. My Quick Feet would have activated, yeah, because I'm one of the few that run Quick Feet instead of Volt Absorb, mainly because the only EVs I have are hidden ability ones. So she ends up switching into a Skarmory, predicting. I was thinking she should predict the extreme speed, but I do go for the Dragon Claw, and that does nothing to this thing. Absolutely nothing, and I am banded. So I have to withdraw here to try and go into my Nelly Cup. I want to bring the Dragonite in again, so I can Thunder Punch. So it goes for the Stealth Rocks to break any kind of sashes and sturdy, etc. And yet again we have another very stally part of this battle. And he goes for the Brave Bird here, and I'm going for the Ice Shard Cup. I need my Nelly to die here. I can't afford to switch on this thing, and I couldn't take any risks. So goes for the Roost again. I'm like, I can't afford this thing to be at full health either. At this point I was thinking, oh, I've lost to this Skarmory here. I should really bring a Fire type along. So, you know, big bulky Fire type away. I thought my Jolteon was that, but as I say, I should really get into the habit of writing my opponent's teams down. So goes for the Brave Bird again. Take another good chunk out of me. And here I just think I've got to keep going for the Earthquake, because if he does go for the Roost, I am able to hit it with an Earthquake, and I would do super effective damage, causing a huge chunk of this thing. So kept going for the Earthquake there, but of course she does the smart play and keep going for the Brave Bird, and I am getting I of course get demolished here. So I do end up switching into my Dragonite, which is my final Pokemon, and this is all down to it. God, I was a bunch of nerves here. So I go for the Thunder Punch thing, and come on, I need to kill, and it lives with just a smidgen of health. And after the Rocky Helmet damage, I thought, oh well, GG, good game to this person, you know. And boom, I live with 6 HP. I'm like, damn, I am so lucky, man. But that has got to be the minimum damage. But then it comes to Suicune, I'm thinking, don't have any priority, don't have Ice Shot or Aqua Jet or something. And luckily for me, it doesn't. It's just a completely defensive set. I am able to hit it with a Thunder Punch and win the game. So thank you, Misaka, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Great game, one of the most suspenseful matches I've had in a long time. And I hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. If you like, feel free to like, subscribe anyway for more battles. If you would like to battle me, leave a message in the comments. I'll try to get around to battling you. The easiest time for me to battle is of course on a weekend, as I do work during the week. Anyway, thank you for your time, and peace out, guys.